Hey everybody, Adam Adzad here from Factory BJJ. Really excited today to be able to show you some basics on our balance board. If you've not seen one of these yet, this is our latest collaboration with Swifty Fitness, a really good local company who makes some great fitness kit and also some amazing scooters as well. So do check those guys out. Now, balance board is a great bit of kit for improving your coordination, core strength, and also your balance. So what we're going to do today is just going to show you how to get onto the board, and I'm going to show you how you can incorporate a low squat. Now, if you've never been on one of these before, a couple of little kind of bits of advice I want to give you today, just to make sure that you're safe and to make sure that you're enjoying the board as much as you can. So first things first, there are fins on the board which are going to help keep the board in place. So great bit of extra design there to stop the board from flying out. So you can trust that the board is going to stay pretty much in one place. When I get onto the board, I try and make sure that I keep the majority of the board where my weight's going to be at first. And I'm going to tease the board up onto the roller just so I can get that tipping point. So you're kind of looking for like a 60-40 split, maybe like a 70-30 split. We don't want to be jumping onto the board or doing anything drastic. It's going to be a really subtle, smooth progression up to that center point. Now, I'm right-sided, so for me, I like to push down with my stronger side, and what I try and do is I just tease the board up and I get that center, and then I can get that balance. Now, at first, all you want to do is just try and go left and right, nice and slow. You're not trying to do anything too quick or too sudden. And the majority of you guys at first are going to be looking down to make sure that you're going to keep the board in the middle. Now, my advice, this is what I found really useful, but I tried to keep the factory logo in the middle of the board, and I didn't really move too much beyond this center part. So we're not trying to do this big kind of movement where we're going from one side of the board to the other. Just go nice and slow. We're going to be here, we tease ourselves onto the board, and then we're in the middle. Now, once we're here, at first we're going to be keeping our side down, and then as we get a bit more confident, we can start to be a bit more upright, and we can start to just feel it out and just go with the flow of it. Now, two important points. Keep your knees and your legs nice and relaxed. Don't be too tense and upright. And the same thing with your upper body, okay? The more relaxed you are with this, the more you're going to be able to adjust, you're going to be able to correct the position, and you're going to be able to stay upright on the board. If you do feel like you're losing control or you do anything too drastic, just let the board fall and just go again. Don't try and overcorrect. If your board's gone more one way, just let the board fall, get back up, and we can go again. So once we kind of start getting used to the balance of it, the first thing that I started to add in was a squat. Now, if you can squat, then great, but even just being able to slowly get that level down is going to help give you just a little bit more of a different kind of plane of motion and just throw something else into the mix. So nice and low, I go nice and slow. Now for me, I like to squat, and I've got quite a good low squat. So my elbows are going to be inside my knees, and then I can start to slowly come back up. If you can't squat, even just a slight change in level, sticking your bum out, keeping your arms in front of you from here, and going back up is a good addition to your training, okay? Now, at first when you start to squat, majority of the time you're going to start to go down nice and slow, and hold the squat maybe for a few seconds, and then your up is going to be super quick. Now there's nothing wrong with that, guys. That's exactly what I did. But over time, what you want to try and do is try and go down nice and slow and controlled, and then also try and come up in a slow manner as well. Now, that's easier said than done, but definitely something which is achievable to do. Now, they're the first two bits of advice I've got in terms of exercise. Number one, get up on the board and find your balance. And then two, when you feel comfortable, you can start to look at adding in a little bit of a level change. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a really low squat. Even just a partial squat is going to help mix things up and make the balance a little bit more difficult for you. If you are struggling at first, you can use the wall for a little bit of extra stability, and other advice you can use is a door frame. But believe me, you're going to find this a lot easier than you think. Even though, like I said before, I'm a BJJ black belt, we've had some great feedback from people who are using these boards, even getting their kids to use these boards with great success. The key is taking things slow, making small, subtle movements rather than big ones. And away you go. You're going to have a lot of fun with this. Alright, so stay tuned for some more videos and some more progressions. For now, we're going to leave it there for today, and I'll see you on the next video, okay? Enjoy your balance board, and I'll see you soon.